Okay, guys, I have discussion E for you. Let me set that up and I'll be right with you. Give me a few minutes, please. Okay. Now we're discussing a groundbreaking study from Mass General Birmingham in Massachusetts is reshaping how we understand the relationship between brain injury and creativity rather than viewing damage as purely destructive. Researchers have found that certain types of brain injury, particularly those affecting specific neurocircuits, can actually unlock creativity, creative potential. This challenges long held assumptions and opens up uh, procreative new avenues for both neuroscience and therapeutic design, mapping the brain's creative core. The study synthesized data from 36 functional MRI studies involving 857 individuals engaged in creative tasks such as drawing, composing music, and writing rather than isolating a single creativity center. The researchers identified uh, distributed brain circuit consistently activated across these varied activities. This circuit includes regions responsible for divergent thinking, emotional processing, and associative memory functions that are essential for gathering novel ideas and connecting seemingly unrelated concepts. What's especially compelling is that this creative circuit is not just passive network, it's actively regulated by other parts of the brain. Including the right frontal pole, which often plays a role in inhibition and executive control in healthy brains. This region may suppress unconventional thoughts, maintain focus and coherence, but when this inhibitory control is disrupted, say through injury or neurodegeneration, the creative circuit may operate with fewer constraints. When damaged liberties in the mind liberates the mind by overlaying data from patients with brain injuries and neurodegenerative diseases onto the creativity circuit. Researchers found that damage to areas negatively connected to the right frontal pole was frequently associated with enhanced creative output. NIS phenomenon has been observed in individuals with frontal temporal dementia who sometimes develop sudden artistic observations or produce strikingly original work despite cognitive decline. The mechanism appears to involve a kind of neural inhibition when the usual gatekeepers of thought are compromised. The brain may compensate by allowing freer, more spontaneous associations. This can result in bursts of creativity, especially in domains like visual art or music, where emotional and sensory integration play a central role, rethinking damage recovery and expression. This study reframes brain damage not as a binary loss, but as a reconfiguration of cognitive potential. It underscores the brain's remarkable plasticity, its ability to recognize and adapt in response to injury. For clinicians and caregivers, this insight could inform new strategies for rehabilitation, emphasizing creative engagement as a pathway to recovery and resilience. It also raises intriguing possibilities for non-invasive interventions. Could targeted stimulation or training temporarily reduce inhibitory control in healthy individuals to foster creativity? Could culturally adapted programs for aging populations or incorporate these findings to support expression and identity later in life? Broader implications for equity and design. For someone like you who's deeply invested in culturally responsive frameworks and participatory design, this research offers a fertile ground for imagining. Integrating these insights into toolkits for cognitive health, especially in communities where traditional notions of creativity may be under recognized or undervalued. It could also inform life review practices, helping elders articulate their stories through art or music, ways that bypass verbal memory constraints. Moreover, the study's emphasis on network level thinking aligns beautifully with your systems approach. It invites us to consider not just what's broken, but what's emerging and how we might co-create environments that nurture those emergent capacities. Okay, guys, so that is it for the evening. I might jump back on later after dinner. For now, Gator Wellness, take care, folks.